Welcome everybody to Ringside Wrestling Entertainment. This is Joel Perez here for your SmackDown Live review for the date of July 4th, 2017. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Independence Day, and this was pretty much an Independence Day edition of SmackDown Live here tonight. You're watching your official SmackDown Live review here tonight. Sorry this is going up later, but because of the festivities going on here today on July 4th, this is going to be up a lot later, like 1 in the morning around there. Is this review going to be uploaded because of the festivities? I live here in New York City, and there's still fireworks going off, but you know where else there are fireworks going off? It is on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, because every video that drops is like a firework on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. What a shitty analogy, but what I'm trying to get to is make sure to go check out all the other content on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. Monday Night Raw review was uploaded last night. Make sure to go check out the Monday Night Raw review for all your opinions on Monday Night Raw. I've got a lot of them, so make sure to go check out your Monday Night Raw review. Also, Monday Night Raw and SmackDown reviews for last week are up, and as well as Behind the Mic. Behind the Mic, we cover all the news in the WWE for the week. That was Behind the Mic episode number 26. What were we talking about Behind the Mic episode number 26? I don't think I can even remember. I don't even know what we were talking about, but make sure to go check out the video. There will be links in the descriptions for that video. I don't remember what we were talking about. And there will be links throughout this video, a card in the card and the annotations on this video. So make sure to go check out all that stuff, because for now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go straight into your SmackDown Live review. If you like what you're hearing here, make sure to subscribe to the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel for everything having to do with the WWE. We got Monday Night Raw and SmackDown reviews, pay-per-view reviews, preview and predictions for those pay-per-views. We've got Great Balls of Fire. After that show goes up there's going to be a review for that show. And on Thursday, a preview and predictions for that show is going up on as well. And of course, on Saturday, we got the news, the rumor roundup right there, because we're discussing all the news in the WWE on Behind the Mic. So make sure to go check that out this upcoming Saturday, episode number 27. So there's about 5 uploads and anything else that I want to upload. News, that breaking news coming out that I just can't wait till Behind the Mic to report. Top 10s, all this type of stuff. It's all on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe. And if you like what you're hearing here, leave a like. It puts a smile on my face and helps the channel out a lot. And make sure to comment down below what you thought of SmackDown Live here tonight. For now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about SmackDown Live. Let's talk about SmackDown Live. Okay show here tonight. Very good compared to what we got last year on July 4th with Monday Night Raw. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Don't give me memories of that Monday Night Raw. Holy shit. Was that Raw awful. My God. Probably one of the worst Monday Night Raws we've ever seen. But Jesus Christ, let's not clear our memories. Let's clear our memories of that Monday Night Raw, because we're talking about SmackDown here on July 4th. Very decent show here tonight. Nothing too crazy going on SmackDown Live here tonight. But we had that Independence Day Battle Royal. We had John Cena's return. How the hell could I forget about that one? John Cena's return. And we're talking about that. A lot of things on this show, like always, that I thought just could have been different. A lot of errors. This wasn't the perfect show, and a lot of things that I would have changed, but a lot of good things as well. We are going into Battleground, and we're going to talk about what they did on SmackDown Live here tonight. They were once again in Phoenix, Arizona here tonight. They were there last night for Monday Night Raw. Not sure if they were in the same arena, but they were in Phoenix, Arizona, and the return of John Cena did kick off the show here tonight. He played up the crowd as fireworks go off in the background there. I don't know if you can hear that, but he played up the crowd and asked if they missed him. He said that he is fired up because today is our Independence Day. He says this is a land where anyone from anywhere can come and be successful, and today is the day to celebrate that. He says every time he steps in the ring, he wants to step in the ring with the best, and especially today there are a lot of superstars who run their mouth saying that he's gone Hollywood and he's lost his craft. He says that he's not a part-timer, he's an all-timer, and that means Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. And the reason he is a free agent is because if his time in WWE is limited, he's going in a blaze of freaking glory. He says the reason, or he drops names, I should say. He drops names: Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, and Roman Reigns, which that got a huge booze from the crowd. He says that you can line them up and he will knock them all down because John Cena is no pushover. And today's our Independence Day, as I got some messages right there. But that's when Rusev comes out. Rusev finally makes his return on SmackDown Live, and it's not in a way that I actually enjoyed, because if you look to the future, this feud is leading nowhere good, and we're going to talk about that. But Rusev returns. He made his long-awaited return, and he said that Cena was getting comeback commercials for months while he was sitting at home injured with nothing. He says that he tried everything. He even sent video packages to Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, and he got no response. So here tonight, this is his comeback, and he will not allow Cena to take any more opportunities from him. He calls the USA a joke. Cena responded by saying that we're not in Bulgaria, we're in America, so why doesn't he come to the ring and fight? He actually said Bulgaria. What the fuck, Cena? Bulgaria? Really, bro? But Bulgaria, and Rusev said that in Bulgaria they show their power, while here they just sit here and eat cheeseburgers and hot dogs on Independence Day. Cena reminds him he forgot about the fireworks because we blow stuff up too. And Rusev points out that wasn't meant to be a compliment. Rusev holds the Bulgarian flag high, and John Cena asks the crowd to forgive him since he's had to think, and that's a bad idea. Or since he's had time to think, and that's a bad idea. He has the wrong idea about Americans. It's not that we boss people around, it's that we fought for the freedom to have a voice, and we're not afraid to stand up and fight for what we believe in. Cena proposes a goddamn flag match. A flag match. And the crowd was actually popped for it. Rusev agrees, but he said not today. He won't be bossed around, and they'll fight for it on his time and his terms. He puts the mic down and waves the flag vigorously. John Cena tells him to run like a coward, and that we don't do that in America, before leading the crowd in a USA chant to end the segment. What do I think about this? I reported this on Behind the Mic. I think this was one of the top stories on Behind the Mic. I remember the top story on Behind the Mic now. Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar pushing for Samoa Joe and his rivalry to be extended. That's the top story for Behind the Mic. So make sure to go check that out. There you go. Jesus Christ. But I talked about this on Behind the Mic. Cena versus Rusev has no goddamn place on this card. This is just a placeholder feud because SmackDown, and I don't know why, but SmackDown at this point in time has no positioning for either Rusev or John Cena. They have nowhere to put Rusev or John Cena because they do not have a goddamn brain. Instead of putting Jinder Mahal and John Cena on at Battleground, Jinder Mahal beats John Cena at Battleground, and on to SummerSlam you go to AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal, where AJ Styles wins the WWE Championship and Baron Corbin cashes in there. You could have Rusev build up a feud with Shane McMahon going into SummerSlam, and you can just do a lot of good things. You can do a lot of good things going in to Battleground for SummerSlam, because especially now, the end goal is to get to SummerSlam, and this is one of the problems with having these brand exclusive pay-per-views, and so many pay-per-views in general, because your goal is to get to SummerSlam. Right now, SummerSlam is the biggest thing you have in mind, and it's like a roadblock until SummerSlam, and you don't need that. You don't need that. Instead of building these feuds up correctly and giving us new feuds going into SummerSlam, we're just going to get an extension of a lot of these feuds. And it's just bullshit. It really is bullshit, and nobody wants to see it. Have John Cena and Jinder Mahal get their one and done, because there's no reason that John Cena should win his 17th World Championship at SummerSlam and then be cashed in on by Baron Corbin, because that's going to be the end plan. Baron Corbin's cashing in on somebody. So do the logical thing. Jinder Mahal wins at Battleground, or what you should have done is Jinder Mahal versus John Cena at Battleground. Jinder Mahal wins through nefarious means. That moves him on to AJ Styles. Cena lost. It's John Cena versus Nakamura at SummerSlam. Styles versus Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam. Corbin doesn't need to be on the card because he's cashing in later in the night, so he doesn't need to be on the goddamn card. Dillinger and Owens, which that would be an absolutely fantastic match, and you can be building this up. You can be building this up from now, but WWE chooses not to, and it absolutely boggles my mind. And the fact that now you're building towards Naomi going into a feud with Lana, we'll just talk about all this. It's a mess. It's a mess what they're doing going into Battleground. I don't understand it. But you got this feud between John Cena and Jinder Mahal, my friend, who hasn't watched SmackDown. He hasn't watched SmackDown or WWE in general in years. I convinced him to watch here tonight, and I told him to watch SmackDown because ain't no way I'm bringing anybody into Raw. And he asked me what a flag match is. I can't fucking answer that question. What the fuck is a flag match? What, you put the flag on a pole and somebody has to grab it? What the fuck is a flag match? That sounds like it's fucking awful. Why would you take John Cena and Rusev, and instead of putting them with a stipulation that would actually enhance their match, why the hell are you putting them in a flag match? I mean, July 4th is one day out of the year, but they're building towards a patriotic match at Battleground? That makes no goddamn sense to me. And sure, the build to this match will be pretty good. Rusev looks very, very good. The build to this match will be good because it's John Cena. John Cena brings intensity to all his feuds. But this is a returning Rusev, and this is a returning John Cena. Who do you think is going to get the rub at the end of that story, bro? Who do you think is going to get the rub? It's definitely not going to be Rusev, and that's going to make Rusev look like shit, bro. It's going to make Rusev look like shit. So what does this do? It fucking blocks what you have going into SummerSlam. It goddamn puts Rusev and John Cena in a meaningless feud, and Rusev isn't going to come out looking good out of it. So that's three terrible goddamn things going for this feud. The one little thing is that the build is going to be good, but a build to any John Cena match you should expect to be good, if you ask me. So I don't know. I really don't know what they're looking towards doing here, but right now it's not looking good, and that's what I have to say about that. John Cena looked good in his debut here, or return here. Rusev looked good in his return here. But in the end, are they in a feud that's going to invest me and interest me? The answer to that question is no. From here, we go to Daniel Bryan in his office. Chad Gable comes in, and Bryan wanted to talk to him. AJ comes in right after, and he says he's sick of Kevin Owens calling and complaining about how the two of them shouldn't be in the Battle Royal here tonight. And he has a bit of a point. So he proposes a match where the winner gets into the number one contenders Battle Royal. AJ says he's not afraid of a little competition. Gable says he's more than a little competition, and Bryan informs him that the match is up next after the break. This match was actually pretty good. This match was to qualify for the Battle Royal, and Chad Gable and AJ Styles had a fantastic match here. Really did. Best match of the night, if you ask me. They did really good stuff here, and it just goes to show you Chad Gable is really good in the ring. But my question here is, why the fuck is American Alpha? why is American Alpha not competing as a tag team? Because, I mean, and what boggles my mind is, why is AJ Styles competing in a #1 contenders match? I mean, he should be in the Battle Royal regardless. I mean, you're telling me Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, who are supposed to be a tag team, get free entry into this Battle Royal, yet Chad Gable and AJ Styles have to compete for it. And Jason Jordan didn't have to do a single thing, and he was in the Battle Royal anyways. What sense does that make? And that's where I'm just a little bit mind-boggled. But besides that, if you were just trying to give us an excuse to see this match, this was a very, very good match. They traded submissions with Gable's ankle lock and AJ's calf crusher. That gave you a near fall right there. In the end, though, Styles, of course, hit the phenomenal forearm for the win. And after the match, Styles helped Gable up and shook his hand. So Chad Gable obviously was not going to be competing in the Battle Royal, because who the fuck do you think is going to win that match? AJ Styles or Chad Gable, who's supposed to be part of American Alpha, but he's apparently been competing as a singles competitor. Obviously Chad Gable's going to win that, so I don't know there. But Mojo Rawley, we go to Mojo Rawley here, but Mojo Rawley was down after his loss to the Usos with Zack Ryder last week, and then Zack Ryder, of course, came in, tried to cheer him up, and he did with the news that Daniel Bryan entered them into the Independence Day Battle Royal. So you're telling me these guys get a free entry, yet AJ Styles has to compete for it. Yeah, sure, I believe that one, bro. I believe that one. Carmella and James Ellsworth, they come out. This segment did what it needed to do. Really nothing special here. But Carmella and James Ellsworth came out saying that they cancel Independence Day for a Carmella-bration. Carmella asked if she thought anyone else, Carmella asked the crowd if they thought anyone else was going to win the contract. She said that we wanted her to lose the briefcase, but you can't always get what you want unless your name is Carmella. She says that now she has the power, because now she gets to choose when and where she wants to challenge Naomi for the women's title. That's when Naomi comes out. And they finally got the title to glow too, but I thought the glow would turn off when the entrance was over. But no, the title is actually fucking glowing now. I hope they don't keep that forever, but I hope they just keep it for Naomi, because on anybody else, that would make the title look ridiculous. But that's besides the point. She congratulates Carmella for being able to call herself Miss Money in the Bank, but she's able to call herself SmackDown Women's Champion. But she still needs to watch out, because Glow is always on. Carmella says that, or Naomi says that you might be able to cash in wherever, but Glow is always on, so you still need to watch out. She then addresses Ellsworth, saying that there's someone else who wants to address him. That's when Daniel Bryan comes out to huge yes chance, still getting the biggest ovation. Say it every week. I'll say it time and time again, and I'll say it now. Daniel Bryan, this was kind of corny if you ask me, but it got the job done. Daniel wonders what he's going to do with James. He says that James is being barred from the arena. Starts laughing. He says it's not over yet. He's fining James $10,000. James is like, what the fuck? He starts laughing even fucking harder. And he says that James, don't expect a paycheck for the next 30 days because you're suspended. And if you don't leave right now, Carmella will be stripped of the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's when Carmella drags James Ellsworth out of there because she doesn't want to lose her goddamn briefcase. So it looks like we're going to not have to see James Ellsworth for the next 30 days. And to be quite honest, I like that, because Carmella, she's doing fine on the mic. What she did here tonight, she got some nice heel heat on her. She's doing fine on the mic on her own. And James Ellsworth, to be quite honest, is a nuisance. So thank God we don't have to see James Ellsworth for the next 30 days. I do not like James Ellsworth whatsoever. We go to Naomi versus Lana. Naomi immediately locked in the Rings of Saturn off the sunset flip here. Lana tapped out. The fact that Lana even got a third title shot is absolutely unbelievable. Once was enough. It wasn't even bearable once, but once was enough. Twice was overkill, and now it's just, I don't know, bro. Apparently Lana had her fucking shoulder up last week, and the ref was out of position, so he didn't see it. So there was a third women's title match in here tonight. Ain't nobody out of position, bro. Ain't nobody out of position. But now Lana's fucking buried, if you ask me. Because what the fuck does she look like? She lost 3 times to the women's champion. There's no way she's ever getting back in the title picture, if you ask me. But after the match, Tamina, it looks like she wants to be a bodyguard again. Well, how many people has Tamina been a bodyguard to? At one point, Naomi. At one point, Sasha Banks and Team Bad, right? How many goddamn people? I think she was once a bodyguard for the Bellas or some shit. AJ Lee. I mean, how many people is Tamina gonna be a bodyguard to? Is that her only role on WWE television? Well, I mean, she's awful anyways, but usually she's managing somebody who can actually go. AJ Lee. But, I mean, Lana? Good luck with that. But after the match, Tamina rolled in and just told Lana to get up and go, almost like Tamina was going to once again play the bodyguard, but this time for Lana. So I don't know where the hell they're going here. To be quite frank, I do not care where they're going here because it's Lana. Lana can't fucking wrestle until she gets some actual wrestling skills. I don't give a fuck about Lana, and I think that's just the bottom line because Joel of Ringside Wrestling said so. Moving on to what was probably my favorite part of the goddamn night. I expected this to be a train wreck. But Jesus Christ, this was absolutely hilarious, bro. The New Day versus the Usos in a rap battle, bro. Jesus Christ, was this one absolutely balls to the wall hilarious. It was hosted by some fucking rapper by the name of Wale. Wale, bro. I don't know where they come up with these names. But Wale was a lot more of a smart guy than the fucking Ball family. I'll tell you that much. He was constantly reminding them to keep it PG. So this Wale, he knows what he's talking about. Not like the Ball family. This guy actually has an education, bro. I like Wale, but the Ball family, Jesus Christ. Get him off my television, bro. Get him off my television. But the Usos, they brought a bunch of people behind them in hoodies and their merchandise. The New Day came out with a party group looking like, what do you call him? Adam Rose and his Rosebuds, bro. That's what it was looking like here with the New Day. They brought a bunch of party animals. They were dressed in red, white, and blue gear, of course. But Wale, he laid out the rules. He told them to keep it clean, of course. And the New Day busted some nice rhymes, and the Usos did too. The Usos, they made fun of Big E's chest. They were asking if that's supposed to be a chest or breasts. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Are they supposed to be chest or breasts? They then absolutely slayed the New Day, and this had me dying laughing. One of the funniest things I've seen on WWE television in a while. They said, Big E, you know how to keep it PG. But not your boy, Xavier Woods. He makes it rated R. You know what they're referencing right there with Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox and their sex tape and Paige, of course. Who can forget about that scenario? I made a behind the mic on it, got 500 views. Probably one of my best videos on this goddamn channel. We still are growing. Make sure to subscribe, bro. Make sure to subscribe. Give this video to fucking over 500 views. I'd love that. But Jesus Christ, Wale, bro. Wale, fucking everybody was going crazy after that one, bro. Jesus Christ, I was like, woohoo, not Wale, woohoo, bro. Woohoo, that shit was fucking crazy. They brought up how Kofi, you used to be Jamaican, but now you're Jafakin, bro. That one was hilarious. Reference to Kofi's old gimmick where he used to have that Jamaican accent, man. Bro, that shit was absolutely hilarious right there. The New Day, they actually busted some rhymes as well. The New Day said that they should go back to doing what's best, and that's carrying bags for Roman. Oh shit, bro. So the New Day they slayed right there, and that's when this segment came to a close because the Usos, that's when they popped and they started to brawl with the New Day. Wale even fucking lost a shoe trying to break it up, and he disqualified the Usos with the New Day winning the match or the rap battle. So this was probably one of the most entertaining things I've seen on WWE television. I expect this to be a fucking train wreck, But with two teams like the Usos and the New Day, usually if you put this in the hands of anybody else, this would have been a goddamn train wreck. It would have been like, remember when fucking Tensai got in there with Brodus Clan, they had a dance battle or some shit? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But the New Day and the Usos, this just goes to show you how entertaining these teams are. They really goddamn brought it to the table in this segment, and I enjoyed the hell out of myself. I laughed my ass off watching this segment, and I'm glad that it was a good segment, and that just goes to show you how entertaining these teams are and how talented these teams are. I say, after that, keep those titles on the Usos for as long as you can, but they're probably going to lose them at SummerSlam if you ask me. But let's move on here. We go to the WWE Championship picture here. I don't know why Aiden English was anywhere near Randy Orton, but Aiden English was singing his usual bullshit as he was interrupted by Randy Orton, who made his entrance, and English actually got in some offense here. I was surprised. He beat the crap out of Randy Orton for a little bit, threw him into the barricade because Randy Orton interrupted his song. He fucking took out Randy Orton for a little bit, started singing. We go to commercial fucking break, and we go to commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, Randy Orton, soon he took advantage, and Randy, after that, destroyed English. I'm surprised English even got an ink of offense here, but he threw English into barricades, did the back suplex that he does on the Singh brothers on the table, and he DDT'd him. He did the drop down DDT off the announce table, Orton even hit him with the steel steps, which actually disqualified him. So English actually fucking won this match. Jesus Christ. English beat a 13-time world champion. There you go. Put that in the record books. I'm sure he's going to come out next week parading around about that one. But, where were we here? So Orton then hit the RKO. That's when Jinder Mahal came out to USA chants. He says that USA is the home of the prejudice and the land of some shit. I think he said the racist or something. Despite that, he is still the WWE champion. He sees that if he could, he says that if he could, he would take every one of the people in the crowd and put them in a Punjabi prison match and teach them some respect. He said that he will show them the real superpower in the WWE is in the modern day Maharaja. I don't fucking know, bro. I mean, why can't Jinder Mahal bring that intensity he had in his promo after he won that six-pack challenge originally, bro? Now it's like he has something, a frog stuck in his voice or some shit. Just not the same, bro. But Randy Orton interrupted, and Randy Orton was kind of fired up here, saying that he might just RKO Jinder Mahal back to India. Randy says that no one likes Jinder not because we're racist or we're prejudiced, but it's because Jinder Mahal always has been, always will be a jackass. And that's how you ended the segment. That kind of came off weird. But that's all. Just the progression of this feud. Really nothing of importance happened here. We go backstage. We go to commercial. Then we go backstage. Ty Dillinger's walking backstage when an interviewer, that's apparently Tyler Breeze, that definitely isn't Tyler Breeze, says this right here, rolls up to ask about his strategy. Ty says he's going to stay away from the ropes and, if at all possible, grow eyes in the back of his head. He says Breeze and Ango are fearsome competitors, but at some point they'll have to fight each other. And a construction worker who definitely isn't Fandango, he was a little too close. Dillinger calls Breeze a 10, and Fandango talks about coming to blows for America, that they might have to fight here tonight for America. That didn't happen here. Actually, there was a point in the fucking Battle Royal where Tyler Breeze got thrown out and Fandango caught him. But we'll talk about the Battle Royal in a little bit. We go to a little segment with Maria Kanellis and Mike Kanellis, who they were interviewed by Renee Young, and Tyler Breeze, and the other segment was going as Tanae Young. I don't fucking know, bro. But Renee Young actually mentioned that. She's like, Tanae Young, what the fuck? But Maria was saying that their message is simple, with love being their message, and they talk about how fantastic it is, but not everyone gets it. That's when Mike starts talking about how beautiful his wife is. There was like a a fucking error on the screen or some shit. They fucking went to the SmackDown Live stage, which didn't even display the promo. There was some editing error right there. Fuck you, Kevin Dunn, probably working the cameras backstage, or in Gorilla. But Mike starts talking about how beautiful his wife is, and that's when Sami Zayn interrupted. He dropped something as he was stretching in the back, and he starts to go off about some bullshit before his music hits for the Battle Royal. That's when we go to the Independence Day Battle Royal. Kevin Owens was on commentary for this match, and it looks like WWE might be trying to break up the fucking Hype Bros, with Mojo Rawley actually eliminating Zack Ryder in this match. Mojo Rawley was soon after eliminated. Dillinger came, he knocked him down. Styles came, he knocked him down. But then that's when Sami Zayn came in with a haluva kick. Mojo was out of there, and Zack Ryder was with the shock face in the background. But Ty Dillinger, Sami Zayn, and AJ Styles, they were the last three. Everybody else got eliminated nonchalantly. I think Luke Harper was eliminated by Mojo Rawley. But everybody else, really nothing. Dolph Ziggler was the first one to go. Just shows how much WWE gives a fuck about him. But Ty Dillinger, Sami Zayn, and AJ Styles, that's when this match actually got a little bit serious. With Ty Dillinger hitting both Styles and Zayn with tiebreakers. Beautiful move right there. Almost eliminated them. Don't know what the fuck he was doing. He waited a little bit before he tried to go and take them out. But he almost eliminated them. But in the end, he got thrown over the top by Sami Zayn. Zayn then tried to hit a haluva kick on AJ Styles, but that missed, sent him onto the apron. That allowed them to battle on the apron as Zayn was on the edge of eliminating Styles, but Styles hit a Pele kick and that eliminated Sami Zayn. So AJ Styles, of course, won the Battle Royal. That was very, very predictable. If you ask me, you've seen it coming from a mile away. It was obviously going to be AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens getting their rematch. I think AJ Styles should have immediately been granted his rematch, given the fact that at the last time they faced, whatever pay-per-view it was, Backlash, Kevin Owens fucking won by count out, and I mean, really, that's not a way to fucking win as a champion. He won just because of championship's advantage, really didn't win fairly and squarely, bro, so I don't fucking know why AJ Styles has to earn another title shot. But whatever, he did earn it. He fucking fought his way through, I guess. And he's going to face Kevin Owens at Battleground. So there you fucking go, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles wins the Battle Royal. After the match, Kevin Owens started attacking him. But of course, AJ Styles was able to fight back. Hit Owens with an enziguri. Almost hit the Styles Clash. Teased it, but Owens rolled out of the ring. And the United States title was left in the ring. So AJ Styles held it up to end SmackDown Live. Really not too much of a special show right there. Decent stuff here tonight. Again, not as bad as what we seen last year on July 4th. Thank God. But how far have we come since last year? Not very far, bro. Not very far. I mean, there's been a brand split, but then again, not very far. For now, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. Battleground really isn't shaping up to be as exciting a pay-per-view as it could have been. I don't think Battleground should even be happening. I think you should be dead set on your road to SummerSlam right now. It'd make a lot of the storylines a lot better, but that's not where WWE is looking. Don't understand why we're getting AJ Styles and Randy Orton again just so you could milk a third match. Punjabi Prison. Do you really think Randy Orton's gonna come out of that looking good? Do you really think that match is going to end without the Bollywood boys getting into the fucking cage, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous? But, I mean, just what we're fucking settled with it, because you got to have this fucking pay-per-view Battleground that nobody booking SmackDown gives a goddamn fuck about. We're getting this meaningless feud between Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal, just a grudge match. We're getting this meaningless feud between Rusev and John Cena. Shinsuke Nakamura, there was a segment here tonight, I don't know why the fuck it wasn't in my notes. Shinsuke Nakamura, I almost forgot about this. Shinsuke Nakamura was on the show here tonight. He was about to be interviewed, but Baron Corbin came in out of nowhere, attacked him from behind with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he said, Baron Corbin, he said, does it look like I'm afraid of you now? Does it look like I'm afraid of you now? Shinsuke Nakamura actually fought back, hit Baron Corbin with the forearm. That started a little brawl, but it was immediately broken up. So you got Baron Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Probably one of the only exciting matches that I would say is going on at Battlegrounds, but besides that, really nothing of importance. You got Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis. I think that's probably going to be the debut of Mike Kanellis. There's going to be a lot of shit that, yeah, I mean, decent, but nothing too exciting going into WWE Battleground, and it's desperately, I'm pleading for you already to start the build to SummerSlam, but that's not the case. So for now, we're just getting these mediocre SmackDowns, and I mean, I guess there's nothing we could do about it. For now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your SmackDown Live review for the date of July 4th, 2017. I hope you enjoyed every single little thing that you heard here. Make sure to go check out all the other content on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, because for now, this has been Joel Perez. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, and make sure to subscribe, because for now, I am out of here. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. I'll see you on Saturday, or on Thursday, for preview and predictions.